Welcome back to We Never Learned the Rules in this episode 20 of our Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition campaign. I never thought we'd get here.
Get where?
Just,
episode 20?
Yeah. With our history of not finishing or continuing campaigns after a long break.
We're snowballing, baby. But with the snowball, just hit a little hill. And you just push it back over. And there it goes again.
There it goes again.
My name is Brendan. I am the dungeon master of this campaign. I am joined here by Evan and Anna, who are playing Baptiste and Sim.
Just Sim.
Oh, so we went to Lord Talbot to say that Garrick, this guy that we don't know, who we found in like a notebook or something, frequently in one of Talbot's like notes as we rummaged through his office, was associated with the cult who destroyed all these cities. And then we also told him that the Knights of the Mother were associated with the cult as well, just to see what sort of reaction we would get out of him, to see if it was like, if he seemed like worried or if he personally seemed involved with it, etc.
Yeah. That, yes. So then Talbot gives us a new task of finding evidence of Garrick's guilt or innocence. Tano and Mo go on a date. I lay on a lot of guilt, talking about us being the three amigos.
I mean, let's not lie here. You definitely interrupted the date.
I think I tried to steal money from you too, so we could go on a date, from what I remember.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
And I caught you.
It didn't work.
We meet up with Reverence, who is an elf, right?
Disguised as a tiefling.
Yeah. And he shares more information, like newspaper clippings with us about a bunch of bad things that Talbot has done. And Sim has the hots for Reverence, so definitely like, oh yeah, I'm going to listen to you. But Sim and Reverence ultimately believe we need to kill Talbot. And Mo was not so much on board, but then gives in, I guess you could say.
Yeah, I definitely wasn't on board with just like killing someone unprovoked.
I mean, it's not unprovoked. You know, he's got control over us.
That was the debate, right?
It's like, it's the self-defense. It's not like immediate danger sort of thing.
Yeah,
but
it's a moral gray ground.
Yeah, moral gray ground.
All right, and that's where we left off. So, without further ado, let's get started on episode 20 of We Never Learned the Rules. We open back up at the bar just moments after we left episode 19. And what would you like to do?
Okay.
Well, I think that we need to make concrete, tangible plans to kill Talbot.
Right.
Ooh, is this a planning episode?
There is going to be some planning involved.
Yeah.
Yay!
Is that sarcasm?
No.
Okay.
He likes it when we plan.
And he's going to like it more when it falls apart.
Yes. Well, it's not often that when you make plans, the god is sitting in the same room while you do it.
It's true.
It could be in our advantage or against.
Laughing at you.
Yeah, exactly.
So we've established... Okay, so we're still sitting in the bar.
Yes.
And Reverence is still there?
I believe so. Please forgive us if we have any inconsistencies between how we left off between episode 19 and now. It has been about 2.5 months since we were able to last record our D&D session, and we only barely remember what happened.
We are relying 100% on Anna's notes.
Yes, and remember, you have 4 uses of inspiration for how thorough they are.
Nice.
Oh, Anna has 4 uses of inspiration?
Yeah.
Those notes are fucking dope.
And I can use them in either campaign?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Nice.
That is correct. Though in Call of Cthulhu, it is rolling with advantage, which I guess is the same thing, but not as good as D&D.
Yeah.
Just because it's a bigger number.
I mean, I feel like in Call of Cthulhu, I'm just going to die anyways, so I might as well use them in D&D.
Well, you might die in Call of Cthulhu, but if you do die, it's going to be a good death.
Nice.
Or you could just die uselessly in a back alley somewhere. I don't know.
Who knows? I'm going to make a note of that.
Yeah, that sounds like an important... Hey, there she goes again.
Back at it again with the good notes.
Damn, Anna.
Okay.
So what are you thinking, Sim? So we talked about taking you in through the bag of holding.
Which is...
And having you imitate him after he dies. But the question is, how does he die if we have to do it that way?
I mean, well, first off, are there a lot of people around? I don't really want anyone overhearing our plans.
It's the Salty Cat Tavern. I mean, there are people around, but they aren't sober.
Okay.
You can definitely roll like an insight check to see if anyone's overhearing you.
I would like to do that.
That was, just, you don't have to. You can do this. Yes, I would like to do that. Do it?
Can I?
Okay.
Yes,
I guess
please.
I will too. Where are my dice? Oh, here they are.
My dice.
Maybe we should just buy a couple of rounds for the whole tavern.
Sure.
I don't know that we're as rich as we are in the other campaign.
I can tell you right now, Mo isn't rich, but Sim, compared to a commoner with how much gold you have, a typical worker in the D&D world, they make maybe 3 to 4 gold pieces a year.
Oh shit! I've got like 1,500 gold.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I crit failed my insight check.
Oh my god.
You're looking around, but you note as you're looking that Tano is just kind of looking at you. Big.
Oh.
What color eyes does Tano have?
It's up to you, man. She's your
love interest.
She's got greenish blue eyes with a gold ring in the center.
It's almost like the first time you saw the sea, looking into her eyes, just deep and stormy, and they just draw you in, kind of shiny and lustrous, and you blush and forget what you were doing. Sim.
The whole room goes quiet. Just kidding.
That's going to be a 23.
Holy.
No one seems to particularly care whatever you're talking about.
Sweet. Okay, then I will feel comfortable to continue discussing. Reverence, are you going to help us at all?
I would certainly like to. It's certainly within my given duties to make the situation here on Silvarus more palatable to the people back home.
All right, good to know.
Wait, hold up. What does that mean? What do you mean by palatable?
Oh, there are certain people and organizations that we wouldn't mind seeing disappear.
Yeah.
In the name of peace, if you will.
We're not going to start is there already a war?
There is already a war, and you did discuss that last time. From what you can tell, Silvarus has been attacking Tanis.
Okay.
For a little bit now, and it's partly why Reverence is here.
Got it. Okay. And do we know why they're attacking?
Roll history.
Okay. Fucking God, I'm done with those dice. It's a crit fail.
You have no idea. And it kind of makes sense. As a farm boy, you have no real knowledge of the world.
Yeah.
And its history.
My only knowledge is of fiction. I like to read stories, except not watch movies, apparently, because we don't have that technology out in the homeland.
Well, I imagine it's very much like the Amish in that you're aware of it. It just never came to you.
Got it.
And your parents were violently opposed to it.
Oh, yeah.
I do think that putting me in the bag of holding and you sneaking in, hiding in...
Yeah, because Talbot likes me. He's worked with me before.
Yeah, so...
I say in air quotes.
Yeah, worked with you.
Gotta remember to do that.
I do think that hiding in plain sight like that is our best way to get close to him. But I'm not really sure what we do once we get you in, right? And it needs to happen somewhat quickly because I can only stay in that bag of holding for just under 10 minutes or I'll die. So I do think shoving him into the bag of holding does seem like a good option. Having him in there for more than 10 minutes will just kill him. It's easy cleanup, like he dies in the bag, it'll be pretty quiet, those sort of things. But he's not just gonna climb into a bag. So we either need to knock him out or we need to give him something. I turn to Reverence. Do you have much knowledge about poisons, fast-acting poisons?
Fast acting to enact him.
He's going to roll for poison knowledge.
No, it's fast acting attack him.
That's a natural 20. So he looks at you and I need to stop using. That's all that I ever say in this goddamn game. He looks at you. They look at you. They he gives you a grin.
Well, he does look at us.
Do I know poisons?
Yes.
Yes, I know poisons. I've already poisoned you, in fact.
What?
No, I'm joking.
I look at Tano like, what is her reaction to that?
She's foaming at the mouth and laying dead on the table.
No! Not Tano. Okay.
Wait, so...
I'm going to grin back. That's hot.
Mo. I'm Mo. Sim, that's not hot.
Sure
That's
it is.
scary, dude. Why do you... Okay, no.
That's really...
I won't get into it right now.
Knowledge is really cool and hot.
I just don't understand why you would need to know how to poison someone. But,
We need to know how to poison someone right now. Here's a perfect example of a time when you need to know how to poison
I
someone.
really didn't want to ever find myself in this situation, though, so...
Yeah, but we are in this situation. That's the point the point I'm making is
So
that
you should just...
it's valuable knowledge.
Okay.
And you should let Reverence help us.
I know. Okay.
I bat my eyelashes a little at Reverence.
What sort of potion are you looking for?
Well, so if we poison him, how are we going to administer it to him?
There's many ways you could do that.
I have syringes.
Ingestion, injection, topical.
Topical? What do you mean?
Like lotion.
Oh.
Like my sexy lotion. I have sexy lotion.
You just have to find the best way to administer poison. Whether that be a ring with a needle that you've got the potion on that you can jab into their hand while you're shaking, or something that you do a bit more overt, jamming a needle into the spinal cord, so it gets the poison right in there real fast, or something more slow acting in the stomach where they might take several days to keel over and no one's quite sure when it happened. It's kind of dealer's choice.
Well,
none of them are easy to come by, though.
I have an idea. Okay. Well, we don't know what Garrick looks like. That's the big thing. So I like this ring thing. Shake the hand and poison him that way. That's really subtle.
Mm-hmm.
If you could disguise yourself as Garrick, come in like a frantic energy, like shit, I need to talk to Talbot now. And then maybe you can get one-on-one with him if he thinks there's something wrong going on.
But we don't have any idea what he looks like.
I know. But then, if you did that, you could get in really quick, poison him. If we can come... I mean, we have to track this guy down, right? Like, That's our goal.
Yeah, that's our new task from Talbot anyways.
And then what if you disguised yourself as Garrick, and I was in the bag of holding? Well, no, because that wouldn't work, because then...
Don't need you in the bag of holding.
Yeah. Well, unless there's trouble. More trouble.
Yeah. I mean, I'm also not opposed if we could somehow, if it was slow acting, we wouldn't even have to deal with removing his body. Although I do like the idea of people continuing to think he's alive for longer than he is. And I can easily pretend to be him.
Uh-huh.
Well, I say easily. I mean, I am a pretty accomplished actor, so...
That gives you the opportunity to frame him. If we can get his body into the bag of holding, and then, like, with a secretary, schedule your meeting with, like, a secret meeting with Garrick or something at a warehouse, and then just drop the body in that warehouse, that will make it look like Garrick did it.
Yeah.
So if we can somehow get in there, that's the biggest thing.
I think we definitely want to be present. I'm speaking directly to Reverence right now. Like, I think we want one where we're present for the death so that we can use the body and so that we can hold off with people knowing he's actually dead.
There are certainly a lot of things that need to go right with a plan such as that, but it's not insurmountable. The biggest problem is getting the poison itself.
Right.
Do you know any places in town?
Yes, the shop just down the street.
I can't tell if you're being serious.
Roll perception.
18.
I crit failed.
Yeah, so Sim, you think, oh man, I never thought it would be this easy. And Mo, you realize he's being 100% fucking sarcastic.
Well, what's the shop called? Like, let's go now.
Poisons are us.
Oh.
Sim.
It's a little on the nose, yeah.
He's fucking with you.
Oh, I knew that.
Yes.
That's really cute. How sarcastic you were being.
The type of poison you need to kill someone instantly is not easy to come by. You can certainly make quite powerful poisons, but they don't always have the capability of killing someone right off, maybe just wounding them majorly, and then, you still have to fight them. If you're wanting something where you just prick them and they die, there's, how familiar are you with the criminal underworld here in Freyhorst?
Oh god, I hate this.
I'd have to say
Not at all, dude.
Not very familiar. No, I
do not like working with this guy.
I did work closely with a criminal once. I mean, he was a criminal in the show we were doing. He's actually just an actor like me, but
roll history for me, Sim.
19.
He was an actual criminal. He got arrested quite young for assault and battery, and then he's used that ever since.
Oh,
has?
shit.
The actor.
Oh.
The actor that I thought was just a really good actor. Well,
very much in a Danny Trejo vibe.
do I have his contact information?
Brawlu might.
I was like, God, did we have to interact with that guy again?
I'm telling you, he must have done some method acting or something, because he definitely seemed like he knew a lot about criminal activity. But he was just an actor. I could see if Brawlu could get me his contact info.
Who's this Brawlu?
Oh, just my agent. A great guy, really. I mean, well, it's not great. He's okay. Well, he's not really okay all the time either. He is my agent.
He doesn't sound like a great man.
Well, but he'll help me because he'll do anything to help me be a star.
He furrows his brow at you. Sim, are you... So, assassin I may be, but there are certain people you should trust and certain people you should keep at an arm's length. Are you sure this Brawlu is not one of them?
I'm pretty sure you're one of the arm's length people.
Well, I don't disagree, but I'm also giving good life advice here.
I mean, which I super appreciate, Reverence. You are
Again,
so
I am
insightful.
An elf disguised as a tiefling here to, kill your people, so... To prevent a greater war, all in the name of the greater good.
I mean, yeah, you make a good point, but you have to understand, I have known Brawlu for years and years, and
the ones who abuse us are typically the ones closest to us.
Oh, he doesn't abuse me. He respects me. I mean, he gets me jobs, and he always makes sure that my coffee order is close to what I ordered, and he's only misspelled my name a few times on the forms, and he
so Sam's not in a place for self-introspection.
Oh wow. Well, I mean, he's really busy, and he's often really stressed, and that's probably why he forgets to invite me to things that everyone else from the cast
like the red carpets of your shows.
The rat party where you're the you're the lead and they just forget to invite you.
You know what? It sounds like he sometimes is a little forgetful, which is maybe to our advantage. That's a good thing.
Yeah. He'll help me. You watch. And
All
I'm
right,
gonna...
So it sounds like a plan. You get in contact with this actor that you know who may or may not be able to get you into the criminal underworld. And, well, this is certainly going to be amusing.
Can I, roll insight to see if he has another motivation from...
Roll insight.
Okay. I know.
He is unreadable.
Yeah, okay.
You look at him and it's like looking into the face of Mona Lisa. Just inscrutable smile, and you're just
The
not
feeling
getting
that he's always
anything
watching me.
and knows all.
Mona Lisa knows all. This is some fucking Nick Cage shit right here. Just kidding.
I look visibly miffed, just at the fact that that reverence, like I'm obviously torn because he's like, I'm very much into him.
Yep.
But he just said that my idea would be amusing, and he's sort of like shitting on Brawlu, which, like, let's be honest, reverence is in the right here.
What is Sim's connection to Brawlu? How does Sim view Brawlu? I want to know.
Sort of like a surrogate father. I mean, for much of Sim's life, probably spent more time with Brawlu than their own father, right? Because Sim's father was off doing films and everything too, and just not super close. I'm also not one of the better sons, right? So
sad.
But there is a deep down part of me, especially in recent times, and since hanging out with Mo and stuff and seeing like what true friendship is and what it really means to have people care about you. Like, there's a subconscious level of like, wow, maybe Brawlu isn't that great. Maybe he does treat me like garbage. But
Is
I'm not
Sim ready to see that?
No, not completely. Hence this conversation that just took place.
Yes.
But
It's a very deep down feeling.
but yeah, there's like this. There's definitely some
Dissonance.
dissonance going on and deep down.
All
Nice.
right.
Well, isn't Brawlu in Freyhost?
Yeah, you're in Freyhost.
Oh, we are in Freyhost.
Yeah.
That's right. I forgot. We came back.
Is there any like easy way to like send a messenger to him? You know, like, are there like small children on the streets that you can hand a message to and be like, get this to this person, and they do it?
I don't think we want a paper trail.
They call it HC mail, homeless child mail.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm just wondering how you like get in contact with people. Like, how do you communicate? I don't know.
You go to them.
Yes.
Oh.
Right, you know where the studio is and shit. Like, we just have
Well, is he still staying at that one inn? Wasn't there an inn where they were?
You might have to search around for him. You don't know.
Yeah, that's probably where we should start looking. Is that inn where we last saw
Can't
him?
we just use the
I mean, he was
HC
there
network?
when the world was ending, and he was just still hanging out there. I'm sure he's still there.
Where
Okay.
were you when the robot was rising?
Okay, so we will.
That's good.
You get that joke?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna part ways with this guy, right?
Yeah. Can we meet back here at noon tomorrow? Because it's nighttime.
We can do that. Yes.
I just pictured Sim saying that in actual dialogue. Because it's nighttime right now. That's really
I have no idea the time of day, actually, but yes.
well. My notes from yesterday or from last time say meet up with Reverence at midnight in the bar.
Okay.
So let's meet back here at noon. We will get in touch with Brawlu.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So
He stands, throws on a leather cloak that you have no idea where he got it from. It's a very good look on him, and he just kind of saunters out the door, hands in his pockets.
I watch him go.
He's got a very tight ass.
I glare at Sim. I catch that they are just staring at his ass, and I'm like,
I do like a shrug, like what?
let's just go. Okay,
Okay.
let's find your other skeezy friend.
Oh my God. Reverence isn't skeezy, and Brawlu
He's
is
kind of skeezy.
Tano.
I mean,
Sim, I haven't met this Brawlu person that you're talking about, but just from what I've heard about your brothers and your family and your work life, you're okay telling people no if you think they're not having your best interests at heart. You know that, right?
Well, yeah, sure, but everyone
She
I've
comes
worked
up
with.
and pats your knee. We're
Does-
here for you. Just know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need to say no though, because I mean, Brawlu's always had my best interest at heart. I mean, maybe he doesn't always,
I think he's had his.
do it in the best way, but he always tries. I really feel like his heart is
Well,
in the right place.
tell me about one of the times he did something truly nice for you. Just because, with no ulterior motive.
Okay. Well, there was this time that he got this really expensive, nice robe for his birthday from a friend, and he didn't really want it, and so he offered it to me for free. I mean, it was a gift. Now, given it wasn't really my style either, and it wasn't my size, but he still thought of me for that gift. It was technically a re-gift. And technically, he had forgotten about my birthday the month before, but so I sort of thought it's just like a late birthday gift.
Did he say happy birthday when he gave it to you? Maybe.
He technically said those words, but it was actually, he said, happy birthday to me. Have this gift from me, Sim.
And how he did hand it to you? It wasn't like...
Well, he had his assistant drop it off.
Then how did he say...
There was a note that said, hey, Sim, you know today's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Have this robe that I don't want.
Did he even write the note?
It didn't look quite like his handwriting, per se. His assistant probably wrote that too, but I'm sure he told the assistant what to write, or at least gave the assistant some sort of direction of what to put on that note, you know? I'm sure of it.
Roll insight, Sim.
12.
Yeah, you think everything's pretty normal with that. And you don't think Mo or Tano are reacting too weirdly.
So, yeah. That's just one of, like, tons of times he's been really selfless towards me.
Yeah, super selfless.
Yeah.
Let's...
He's gonna help us. Come on, let's go. I'm sure he's still partying at that place. What is it? It's only like 1 a.m. right now. And then I'm just gonna sort of... I'm a little put off by the fact that they're not giving me more, like, yeah, like, that's super nice thing. Like, so I'm just going to be like, yeah, let's just go.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Don't think about it too much right now. We can have this conversation later. Let's just kind of put that in the back of your mind for now.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. We can get a drink after the world is not ending and maybe talk about it.
Okay.
And maybe kind of like really dig deep and confront some feelings, or I don't know.
I don't know what I sort of told you the whole thing. Like, he did this super whatever.
I mean, it wasn't
fine.
super nice, but it's kind of rude. But anyways, that's not the point.
Wow. Okay. And I'm gonna push past. I'm gonna
She's
push.
mad at me.
Yeah, I'm pushing past Mo and just like heading
There.
down the street in the direction of that inn where he had been drinking last.
You head to the Sweet Cherry Inn. And it's you come there and it's a very hedonistic party going on right now. The type of party that happens when you're like, the world's ending, fuck it, c'est la vie. Definitely more nudity than Mo is used to, and Tano just oh my, as a bunch of people go running through the streets past the Sweet Cherry Inn, things bouncing that really shouldn't be seen in the light of the moon at this point.
Oh my god, I do the same thing. I'm like, oh dear god. Like,
And I've been attending parties like this with Brawloo all the time. So, like, since I was like 10, he would just drag me there.
I'm gonna protectively like try to cover Sim's eyes. Like, oh god, don't look. This is
What's the big deal?
Yeah, so the thing to imagine here is, do you guys know Futurama?
Yeah.
The hedonism bot. Oh my! That's pretty much everything that's going on here.
nice. All right, let's get in and out of this place real quick. To see if you can get that.
Mo, can I get on your shoulders? I think the floor might be sticky.
Oh god.
I don't have shoes.
Sure. Yep.
Yeah, she just clambers up your side and puts a blindfold on.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
And she's just kind of holding her ears down, trying not to hear anything.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. Just that works. We'll make this quick. I'm sorry.
Back at the Salty Cat Tavern.
You guys, I really don't see what the big deal is. You're starting to kind of embarrass me.
Yeah, you step over like just a pile of people going towards the front door.
Orgy, porgy.
Georgie.
And
that's what that
heading
sound like.
inside, stepping over the pile of people just kind of on the ground in front of the door, you remembered to take on your Anton shape before you entered. And you go inside and roll me perception. Just sim.
Okay.
You wouldn't know.
Well, I wouldn't know either, apparently.
Okay.
That's a 7.
So you see Brawlu in the best spot in the entire inn. The tavern is bustling and there's bright, happy music playing and more naked people inside. There's dances. Unspeakable things are happening, things that really should have been stopped by the city guard. But oh, look, there's one of them disrobing now.
Oh my god. Every time we interact with this guy, it gets worse.
And yeah, Brawlu is kind of at the center of all this, almost directing this mad sexual fantasy. He is half naked himself, thankfully in pants. Just his big, hairy, large chest just kind of flowing over, and he's like, more wine, more wine. You. I'm not going to say that. Just imagine some off-color sexual innuendo there.
Let your imaginations run wild.
Yes. And he doesn't immediately notice you.
Okay, I'm going to start making my way through in between the piles of bodies. Not through the piles of bodies, around them. Guys, just wait here. I got this.
You don't want me to... I don't want to be here alone. I don't...
You have Tano.
Okay.
I mean,
Sure.
unless you
Tano's
want...
got her fingers in her ears and she's humming.
I mean...
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just make it quick.
I mean, unless
Tano's
you want to, squeeze your way through. I say as I start squeezing between two writhing
God.
piles of bodies.
I assume it's very sweaty too.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
it's humid. The windows are fogging up.
Sure. We'll go get.
It smells of sweat.
There must be a bar somewhere. Just let us know how it goes. Just get that guy's confirmation. I want to not be here anymore. This is not my comfort zone.
Okay, sure. I mean, I guess it's a good thing you weren't invited to my 12th birthday party.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Jesus. Oh my God. We have so much to talk about.
it's not a big deal. My birthday happened to land on a night when Brawlu had already planned this party for himself. So he got one of the people to bring a cake. And
Mo,
they wrote...
you happen to look over as a halfling snorts a line of what looks like coke off of an orc's ass.
Oh, the fun powder.
Sim.
What?
I can't understand why no one listens to us.
Okay, we can breach this later. Don't get sucked into this vortex. Apparently you know this lifestyle, which is haunting to me.
Oh, I mean, I've just been around it a lot. I didn't start participating until I was much older. Much older. Don't you worry. But I would stay away from the fun powder. Brawlu always said that was probably not the best route to go. Not until I was really famous, like Helm, but I haven't gotten there yet. All right, be back soon.
I'm just frozen.
And I'm going to squeeze between a couple piles and sort of maneuver my way over to Brawlu.
He does not notice you. He's just kind of enjoying this night. And what do you do?
Brawlu? Hi, it's me, Anton.
And it takes him a moment to recognize you. And Anton, what are you doing here?
I came to find you.
Hey, and you feel a hand on your shoulder.
I'll turn and look.
It's Helm, naked, standing behind you.
Hi, brother.
Oh, Helm, what are you doing? We're going to make him German. Helm has taken on a fake German accent because he thinks
Is he method acting right now?
Oh, yeah.
Anton, my brother, what are you doing here?
Why do you sound so weird, Helm?
What are you talking about? This is how I've always sounded. But
Okay.
come join the party. It's always good when my little brother here. Everyone, this is Anton, my little brother.
And I'm going to look at Brawlu kind of hurt. Like, with my eyes, I try to say, you're partying with my brother? Like, what is this?
Brawlu has helped me get a good starting role in this movie that he is working on.
Oh, Brawlu, what movie is this?
He just thought that they were... it's this thing where I shall be an adventurer and I'm working with an orc, and it is very good.
Wait.
No. Oh,
You feel bad for Sim?
I feel so bad.
Wait. Are you telling me that Brawlu got you the leading role in... hold on.
I do not remember the movie.
Well, I was gonna make it up. I don't think there is one. I was gonna come up with something German.
It is the movie that Brawlu told you to go learn how to be an adventurer for.
Oh, it's that one?
Yes.
Oh my god, this is worse than I ever could have imagined. Are you
didn't.
serious?
I got that right away.
I didn't.
That's why I was so heartbroken.
It is a wonderful time. I am getting the accent already for the movie, and it shall be good. Oh, it is a party! And he just takes a line of coke and just snorts it off his arm. And Brawlu's just like, you were taking too long there, Anton, my boy, so I had to do something, of course.
But Helm hasn't even been on any adventures, and I'm on an adventure right now, preparing for this role. You said you couldn't give it to me unless I got some real life adventuring experience, which I'm doing. Helm has never adventured. Why did you just give it to him? I don't understand.
Look at that just shining physique, and he's just better.
I look down at my torso, and it's not like I'm not fit. But I'm not Helm.
Which is really sad because you're a changeling.
I know. Oh no.
There's that bit in Scrubs where he's like, how sad is it that I'm the sidekick in my own fantasy?
Yeah. Oh god, that's sad. Okay. I don't really know what to say to you right now. Either of you. This is really messed up. And I'm just gonna turn and walk back without, because I'm just like so taken aback by everything. And so I'm gonna walk up to Mo and Tano, looking very downtrodden.
Tano does not see you approach because she does have a blindfold on, fingers in her ears, and she is humming as loud as she can.
Hey.
What?
Did you figure it out?
Figure what out? That Brawlu is a backstabber, that Helm is also a backstabber and somehow German now?
You just hear in the background, oh yes, I am very sexy.
I roll my eyes.
Oh, is that your brother?
I am the big adventurer in the film.
Adventurer?
Yeah. Brawlu gave my role to Helm.
Oh.
Do you know who Helm is?
Mo, they have said what their brother's name is.
Mm-hmm. Also, because you're a farm boy, so you wouldn't know about Helm.
I didn't recognize him.
Yeah.
But when you said Helm.
Yeah. What am I even doing any of this for? I want to look around for the nearest drink.
There are 10 within sight, 3 of them within belly buttons.
I literally just pictured in my mind's eye Sim just like so sad, just sigh, leans over and sucks a shot out of the nearest belly button, and it's just like
It is tangerine flavored and it is delicious.
Yeah, I do that actually. Yeah. That's 100% what I do. Okay. And then I'm gonna grab a glass nearby and just take a long swig. We just gotta get out of here.
Here, I want to take Tano off my shoulders.
And she opens her eyes. She has a blindfold on. She lifts her blindfold. Did we figure it out? Did we get the name? Did we know where to go?
Oh, the name, the contact information. I totally forgot.
Oh, you don't know their name? Or you just need to find out their contact info?
Just their contact info, yeah.
Okay, here. I take Tano off my shoulders, and I'm like, here, just hang out with Sim for a sec.
Yeah, and she's like,
It's okay.
Sim, just help. I feel like I'm 4. being passed around like a toddler.
Yeah, the floor's still really sticky.
Sim, a little help here, please.
I'll lift her onto my back.
Thank you. And her paws are just gripping tightly against your shirt, just nervous and uncomfortable.
Okay. Sim, what was the name of that person that we need to find?
Do you want his stage name or his real name?
Both, I guess.
His stage name is Alfie Guy.
Right, Alfie Guy.
And his real name is, all I can think of are the Muppets. Statler Kermit.
Statler Kermit. Okay.
We're rolling with it.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to go talk to them. And on my way over, I want to reach into my bag and just attach to my hand the shocking grasp.
Okay, you go over and you see a naked, fitter, just better looking version of Anton dancing and just shouting with a fake German accent. Ah, yes, the drugs are so nice, and the women and the men, and all such a night.
I want to go up to him and be like, Helm?
Oh, another adoring fan. Let me sign your chest.
I just, no. And I put my hand out to shake
Takes it and starts signing your palm.
I'd just love to shake your hand. You're such a huge influence on me. I love your work.
Yeah, so as he goes to sign the palm, I'm guessing you're doing
I
yeah,
wanna
go
shock
ahead
him.
and roll for it. There is no AC. It hits.
Yeah.
He is naked and sweaty, which is a perfect conductor of electricity.
It's actually the ions in water that are the conductors, which sweat has a lot of, so it's extra conductor. So yeah, I want to just like give him a quick, non-lethal shock, but just
Okay,
like,
roll. Not lethal damage, just roll damage for me. Like no one's danced before.
that's 6.
Oh, ow! What has I done to deserve such pain and iniquity? I don't know what the fuck this guy is.
He's my super famous brother, obviously.
Oh, but like if Chris Hemsworth was a really shitty German guy.
It's
I am sorry, we actually have a lot of listeners in Germany, so I am so sorry that we are putting you through this.
I'm just picturing like a really tall, buff Christoph Waltz or whatever his name is from.
Actually, yeah, that's perfect.
With long blonde hair, like a Hemsworth.
Okay, so canonically, Helm has a very shitty German accent, so my German accent is part of the
Perfect.
character, not just an insult.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is an accent he's putting on for this role, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, they decided to go the direction of like, well, not that Germany exists in this universe.
It's fantasy Germany.
Fantasy.
Fantasy Germany, where all your dreams come true.
Ooh, I like.
I stole that from Adventure Zone.
Oh, never mind.
Except it's fantasy Costco.
I still like it. Fantasy Costco. Okay.
Okay. And then as I shock him, I would just say like,
He just falls to his knees and he spills his drink. Roll me a d4, please.
that's a 1.
It's a 1. Next to him, the guy who's also just as naked as him and standing in the puddle of the dropped drink that Helm dropped also just... and
As he falls to his knees, I want to get in his ear and be like, Sim is too good for you. And I say Sim. And I walk and I turn to the other guy.
roll intimidation.
Oh, you use Sim
Nat
with my
20.
brother?
Yeah.
Who would know?
Are you still real close to his ear?
Yeah.
How do you know that name? And he's kind of smoking. He doesn't sound so put together. He just looks at you like, how do you know that name?
How do I want to do this?
You could use his actual real, be like, gee, I don't know, Nix.
Ooh. I don't know if I would remember that.
Roll,
Memory.
just roll me intelligence.
Okay. Got a very high intelligence. 15.
15? Yeah, you remember it.
So I want to say that.
And he just looks at you wide-eyed. Who are you?
I'm a friend. Not your friend. But hey, there's this guy, Kermit, Alfie, some other motherfucker. I need to know where he is.
He's like on his knees in front of you, naked as the day he was born, just looking up at you in sheer fucking confusion. He just has been shocked and then given this name. That insight check, please.
Okay. That is a failure. 4.
You can't tell that he doesn't know who that guy is.
Okay.
He's just looking at you. Let me just redo that. He's just on his knees, naked as the day he was born, and just confused as all hell.
So, okay. He probably doesn't know the name. I want to talk to your boss or your agent, and I need you to help me, or I can ruin your life.
What, did you roll intimidation?
Yeah, I got a nat 20 on it.
Yeah. Yes, of course. And it's like he almost recognizes how embarrassing his situation is with him being naked. And
Yeah.
just for a second, he starts to like cover, himself, but he
Yes.
he forces himself to stand up and just act like everything's normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, right this way.
All right.
And his accent's kind of failing. And he comes up to Brawlu and takes Brawlu's hairy shoulder in hand and... Hey, Brawlu, we should speak in the back. Brawlu looks at him. What's going on, Helm? We need to speak in the back. Whatever, sure, let's go. And the three of you head to the back.
Perfect.
Into a back room that you believe... Into a back room that Helm just picks out for you.
Okay. Helm, tell the man what I want.
He is looking for a man named
Kermit, Alfie,
that guy.
something like that. Those are his last names.
And Brawlu's gonna roll for memory here. Not memory, but whether he remembers. That was a 3. He does not. He's coked out of his mind.
No.
I'm confused. What's going on?
I need to find someone who has worked for you. An actor. He's done prison roles.
You think I care about any of the actors who work for me?
Helm's standing right there.
Helm's different. Helm's expensive. Helm brings money. And Helm's just, I am more important than this fool. He will do everything I say, but those other little peons who do the bit day parts,
I want to punch him in the face.
Yeah, do it.
Roll attack or what?
Yes, no, you hit. He's just standing there and again naked and no AC. Just roll for it.
Okay.
Roll the damage.
That's a 1.
You just punch him and you feel his nose crunch under your fist.
And I say, I'm not fucking around. What's the name of this guy? Use it.
Owie.
Remember.
Roll intimidation on Brawlu.
Not good. 1. Not natural because I have a negative modifier.
Brawlu's either not intimidated or too high to notice he should be.
Okay. Fuck.
You don't know which. I don't remember. I have so many actors working for me, it doesn't even matter at this point. They come and they go just like flies.
You are such a piece of shit. Well, you've lost one of the best actors I've ever seen in my life by disrespecting them.
You're looking at the best actor I've ever seen.
This guy's a piece of shit. And I look at him and I charge my thing again, just to, like freak him out a little more and make him look weak.
Oh no, do not hit. No more of this shocking fist.
Okay, I'm gonna like, just go, oh god, and just like walk out, like, because that's obviously useless, and come back and just,
Did you get the information?
he's too fucking high to know what he is, where he is.
No,
he doesn't.
That's a bullshit excuse. He's high all the time.
He's not worth the time.
But without that information, that guy's our connection. Alfie guy is our connection.
Do you know, like, maybe where some files might be? Like,
Maybe back at the studio.
Tano, just 1 second. And she cups her hands around her mouth and just shouts, "Is there an Alfie guy here? Alfie guy, the phone is for you."
oh my god.
Give me a luck roll, please.
crit fail?
Either no one hears or he's not here.
Damn it.
She shrugs. I tried.
That's a good point. Do you want to walk around, Sim, and see
Maybe
if you...
someone else has heard of him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use your connections.
What happened back there, anyways?
I just like grin a little bit. I'm like, they got what was coming towards them.
Okay.
Don't worry about them. You don't need them.
Okay. And I'm appearing very like I'm pretty sad looking.
Yeah.
I'm pretty distraught. But yeah, I want to start like moving around the room and just I mean like I know what the guy looks like for the most part. So
roll me investigation.
14.
14. You are looking through. You're stepping between bodies, trying to find anyone you know, or luck beyond luck. Alfie guy, and you just didn't hear Tano. You don't see him, unfortunately.
Damn. Okay.
All right.
That's all I got. Literally, that idea is all I got. I mean, I don't even have this role anymore. And I'm going to sit down in the nearest vacant seat.
Yeah, you just drop down feeling more depressed than you have in a very, very long time.
What's even the point? I'm going to grab another nearby drink of ambrosia. Just kidding.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you toss back a drink that is... You don't even know what it is. It's like someone mixed like 18 different types of alcohol together for the hell of it.
King's Cup.
I'm gonna get like kneel down next to you at your seat and be like, hey, look at me, Sim.
What?
You're
I
better.
don't look at you. I just stare at the drink.
And I kind of like tilt my head so that like I can like make eye contact with you. And I'm like, you're better than these assholes.
If I was better than them, why don't I get the good roles? Oh my God, this is like...
You got the best role of all, my friend.
Sorry. I just
Oh my God.
No. I just said, why don't I get the good roles? And it was like a double meaning because Sim isn't getting the good roles. And Anna's not getting the good roles. Sorry. Okay, anyways. I mean, that's really nice of you, but...
Is this
I know
really
you're
something that you want? You want to be respected by people who don't respect you?
For
no reason. You're a great actor. I've seen you act. I've seen you become another person. Those people don't know shit.
Okay, I guess, but are you even really my friend? I mean, I thought Brawlu was. You know what? You shouldn't be my friend. Mo, you're a real adventurer, and I'm not even a real actor or a real adventurer. I'm not even actually a human man.
It doesn't matter if you're a fucking human or not. Like, I think you're awesome. You know what? I'm not a real adventurer either. This is like my 3rd week of this shit. You've been acting longer than I have.
Yeah, but you've got a really cool suit.
Whatever. The suit is cool, but that's not me. Your cool suit is you.
It's like an Edgar suit.
It's very heartwarming. I don't say that. That was Anna. That was very heartwarming, Evan.
You don't need these assholes. We can do better things than they have ever done. We're gonna fucking save the world. What's Helen gonna say to that?
You're right. Hey, you're right. My body is my really cool suit. I've got an idea. And I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Is there a bathroom somewhere?
Yes.
Somewhere where I can like close myself in a stall.
Yeah, you're able to close yourself in the stall. I mean, people are doing like meth in the bathroom, fantasy meth in the bathroom and stuff. And the city has apparently decided, all the rich people in the city have decided, fuck it, the laws don't matter anymore. We're just gonna have a great time because Freyhost is in the middle of collapsing.
Yeah, seems legit. Okay, so in the stall, I want to transform my form into just a very intimidating looking sort of like businessman, like someone who like, I feel like I would have seen Brawlu's boss before. Like,
Brawlu doesn't have a boss, but So as an agent, what agents typically do, they're a separate group who represent actors to the studios or anyone else. And the studios are their own separate entity. So something like an executive producer that Baralu would typically interact with would be kind of the ideal person.
Then, yeah, I'm going to pick one that I know he's worked with a lot. That's one I would have seen.
You pick Tom Weisner. He is a big human, the head of one of the biggest Cyano Picture studios here in Freyhast. Kind of a middle-aged human, big, bulky, gruff. How he's, kept this position because he doesn't have any charisma. He definitely seems more like a mob boss than a exec.
Nice.
That's a type of charisma.
Yeah. Intimidation. All right. So, yep. And then I'm going to, for one, I don't think the clothes I was in before would even fit on this new form. So I'm just going to go fucking naked.
Yeah, everyone else
that's the best way to blend in anyways.
All right.
And yeah, I'm going to leave the stall. I assume everyone's high so that you might go, oh.
Yeah, you leave the stall. There isn't any problem. So, Mo, you're just watching the bathroom that Sim disappeared into a moment ago. And then this just big, not buff, but just physically imposing man steps out there. You're like, ugh, glad I don't know him.
I'm going to start pushing my way through the piles of people.
This is the nastiest episode.
I know, right? And as I walk by Mo, I'm just going to whisper in my voice and Sim's voice, "Hey Mo, it's me. Be right back."
Oh, God.
And I'm going to head back towards that back room. Like, I doubt they're still in it, or maybe but
yeah.
It's back to where I think they might be, and I'm going to try to find Brawlu.
Roll investigation.
11.
You do not see them immediately.
Okay.
So you'd have to kind of look around.
Yeah, I'm going to keep looking around.
As you're looking around, what's your passive?
Passive, investigation, right?
Perception.
Perception. Okay. 15.
You see Baralu's assistant dressed in their prim clothes, just kind of a notebook on their lap, just looking incredibly uncomfortable.
I'm going to go up to the assistant.
Yeah. They look up and they just pale at the sight of you.
What's the assistant's name? Sim would know. Anna doesn't.
It is a halfling named Yazel.
Yes.
Mr. Wyvers. What was that? What I called him?
Weisner.
Mr. Weisner.
Oh, settle down there, Yazel.
How you know my name?
Of course I do. I need some information.
Yeah, anything.
I'm starting up a new project and I need a good criminal character. I'm looking for the contact information of a one Statler Kermit. Stat.
Roll me persuasion with advantage.
Nice. Oh, that's very good.
17 plus 7?
Yeah.
24.
Just one moment, please. And she starts ruffling through the notebook on her lap, just frantically flipping and turning pages until she comes to one and just rips it out and hands it to you. It's right here, please. Just here you go.
I take it from her. Oh, thank you, Yazel. I'll put in a good word for you with Brawlu.
She's confused as fuck and terrified out of her mind.
I fold it up and go to put it in my pocket and realize I don't have pockets on right now. So I just keep it in my hand and put my hand on my hip to like hide the fact that like I was like, and I just do a little like, I don't know. I walk away with my hand on my hip. I don't know. I just
very chic.
Yeah.
All right, so you have some piece of paper from Brawlu's notebook that Yazel keeps with her at all times. And what would you like to do?
So I'm going to go back to the bathroom and change back into myself. I imagine
you step into the bathroom and you see Helm just like in the mirror trying to straighten their nose out, just doing faces, and they see you in the mirror and they just straighten up, and not as severe as Yazel, but they're like, oh yes, Mr. Wisner, how can I help you? He's more Spanish there.
Yeah.
It's his nose.
Helm.
Yes, sir, I'm very happy to be working with you.
I can't say the same.
Why is that, sir? I
have a few notes for you.
Okay.
First thing is, you need to look less attractive. Adventurers don't spend time on their looks, and it's coming off a little not genuine. Do you hear what I'm saying? Look more ugly. It's what the people want.
You actually may be setting him up for like a Charlize Theron in Monsters Ball type thing. Like, wow, they really transformed. Jared Leto, like all those people, you know.
Oh, and are there any other notes that you would give?
Yes.
Herr Weinsner?
I really feel like you could elevate your acting if you, took a note out of, there's this great actor. What's his name? Anton Greycastle. Oh, that's your last name too. I haven't worked with him much, but I've seen his work and I think it's spot on.
And he just cocks his head, just confused.
If you haven't watched Love and Avram at least 20 times, you can't even call yourself an actor.
But sir, we were talking shit about him earlier today. What are you talking about?
That was a joke. Are you telling me you can't pick up on sarcasm either? That's going to be a real problem. Because my vision is a very sarcastic German man adventurer. Obviously, did you not read the script?
Yes, roll persuasion. I suppose I should take these notes under advisement, Herr Weisner.
Very good. That would be wise. I gotta go take a leak. And I'm gonna go into the stall. And yeah, I'm just going to be in the stall and I'm going to sort of like peek through the crack and wait till I see him exit.
He's just kind of standing there like, what the fuck just happened? And it takes about 5 minutes before he just shakes his head and walks out.
I would have had to like stow my clothes. So I'd like stuck them behind something like a toilet or stuck them in I don't know.
Yeah.
So I'll pull them out and transform back into myself and everything.
And do you step out of the stall?
I want to like peek through to see who's out there first.
Yeah, there's a few druggies out there.
Then I'll go out. They're just druggies.
Yeah, you step out and I'm guessing head back into the main part of the tavern.
Yep, I'm going to head back to Mo.
Yeah, you head back to Mo.
And I'm going to walk up to him and just like hold up the piece of paper in my hand and cock my head towards the door like, let's go.
I go like, yeah! And then I'm like, oh shit. And then I probably look around and realize like no one's fucking paying attention to me. And then I'll follow Sim out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, once we're outside, I'm just gonna be like, I got the information.
Buddy.
His assistant crumbled pretty easily.
Can we get out of sight of that building? I am. There's so many things that are just.
Sorry, Tano. Yeah, let's go, and let's head back to where we're staying.
Yeah, the Salty Cat Tavern.
As we turn around, I tap Sim on the back of their back, and I'm like, I told you, buddy, you're better than them.
I am pretty impressed with my performance there, actually.
Hell yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's go.
And that's where we're going to end for tonight. After that unexpected encounter. Thank you so much for listening to this episode 20 of We Never Learned the Rules. We will be back next week with the next episode in our Call of Cthulhu campaign, Masks of Nyarlathotep. If you liked what you heard tonight, please don't hesitate to give us a rating and a review on whatever podcast app you're listening to us to. And if you'd like, just let your friends know that this is a pretty cool podcast and they should listen too. Thank you so much for listening. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.